Allah Sufa. We finna get a teaching from Allah Sufa. Jesus reveals to the people of their sinful ways. Number one, in all the cities of Orissa, Jesus taught at Katak by the riverside. He taught, and thousands of the people followed him. One day, a car of Jagannath was hauled along by scores of frenzied men. And Jesus said, "Behold, a form without a spirit passes by, a body with no soul, a temple with no altar fires. This car of Krishna is an empty thing, for Krishna is not there." See, and that's Krishna is where you get Christ. So we got to understand, Jesus is saying of how to remove sin. And you don't remove sin through Christ. This car of Christ is an empty thing, for Christ is not there. The Christ car, the Chrysler, this car, the Christ, this car, this Christ is but an idol of a people drunk on wine of cardinal things. All Allah lives not in the noise of tongues. There is no way to him from any idol shrine. All Allah's meeting place with man is in the heart. All Allah's meeting place with man, with the people, is in the heart. And in a still, small voice, he speaks. And one who hears is still. And all the people said, "Teach us to know the Holy One who speaks within the heart." Teach us to know, not to believe in the name you shall have everlasting life. Teach us to know the Holy One. Holy be thy name. The Holy One who speaks within the heart. Allah of the still small voice. And Jesus said, "The holy breath cannot be seen with mortal eyes, nor can man see the spirits, nor can people see the spirits of the Holy One." But the people, in their image, the people was made. Man is the people. And he who looks into the face of man, who looks into the face of the people, looks at the image of the Allah who speaks within. If we go back, Jesus delivered, that's why it's called Allah Sufar. We talking divine truth, infinite wisdom. Let's run it back. And Jesus said, the holy breath. See, we're not talking about the spirit. See, the breath lets you know it's in. When you breathe, that's within. So the holy breath reminds you of within. Versus the Holy Spirit that takes you out and connected to Christ, which Jesus said himself that he is not Christ, because this car of Christ is an empty thing. For Christ is not there. This Christ is but an idol of a people drunk on wine of carnal things. All of ours meeting place with man is in the heart. See, it has nothing to do with form. A form without a spirit, a body with no mind. This is the holy breath. This is the holy breath. We're talking about the holy breath. The holy breath is what we got to get into to understand the Allah who speaks within. So we've been told about Christ, but we haven't been told about Sufar Allah. Which is what Jesus is teaching, or better known as Jesus was teaching. So we're talking about forms here. And forms becoming idol shrine. And you will know the difference between Allah and the people, because Allah in the people has a spirit, has a mind, and has a body. I'm going to say that again. The Creator created his people with a spirit, with a mind, and with a body. So now when we're talking about like a car doesn't have a mind within. A car doesn't have a spirit within. So anything of such nature is considered an idol. And when people take these forms as their God, this is called drunk on wine of carnal things. externally you can see people drinking cardinal things, but internally it's because they believe that these things are connected to God, Christ. So we learn that what we've been told by Christ is an empty thing. That's for people drunk on wine of cardinal things. The universal Allah lives not in the noise of tongues. People babbling. You know, when they drink, you start babbling. We're not talking about that, which making people start talking because they started coming drunk on wine of cardinal things. There's no way to him from any idol shrine. Why? Allah's meeting place with man, with you, with self, with people is in the heart. And in a still small voice, he speaks. And he who hears is still. That's a Sufa. And all the people said, teach us to know the Holy One. The Holy One is something you can know. It's something that you attain. Teach us to know the Holy One who speaks within the heart. All Allah of the still small voice. And Jesus said the holy breath cannot be seen with mortal eyes. Not the Holy Spirit. The holy breath cannot be seen with mortal eyes, nor can men see the spirits of the Holy One. Did we see something? The Holy One is the holy breath. This is what he's teaching them to know. That is within. And the Allah that speaks within the heart. And then this is how you understand the spirit speaking within the heart, the mind speaking, and then, but in their image, body. In their image, in their body, man was made. And he who looks into the face of man looks at the image of the Allah who speaks within. And when man honors man, he honors Allah. And what man does for man, he does for Allah. And you must bear in mind that when man harms, you must bear in mind that when man harms in thought, in word, or in deed, another man, anybody, anyone, he does a wrong to Allah. He does a wrong to Allah. If you will serve the Allah who speaks within the heart, just serve your near of kin and those that are of no kin. The stranger at your gates, the foe who seeks to do you harm. Assist the poor and help the weak. Do harm to none and covet not what is not yours. And then with your tongue, then with your tongue, the Holy One will speak. As-salam, 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 all Sufiyan Mu'min. Allah Sufa.